Welcome to Mora IFC. It is what it is. This is the easiest way, the fastest way how to make this style. This is a full tutorial from A to Z with the sleeve, with everything, all the tips, all the tricks that you need in achieving, all the details that you need achieving this outfit is right here in this video. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. New tutorial, new styles every Wednesdays and Saturdays. It's Mora IFC. It is what it is. So without wasting my time, so let's get started. I'm using the measurement chest 40, length 32, shoulder 18, and the sleeve length 24. So this is the measurement I'm using. You divide your chest into 4. Remember, we are doing this on the main fabric, not on a pattern. You don't have a pattern to do this one. We are doing on the main fabric. So you want to divide your bars into 4. 14 to 4, that will give me 10. Then I'm going to add 1.5 sewing allowance to it. And I'm going to add extra 1.5 or 2 inches extra to it again, because we are drafting this on a pattern. We need to get an excess. So when there's a shortage, this excess can help us, substitute that part. And the length also, you need to add extra 2 inches to the length also. Don't forget that, add extra 2 inches to the length also. So I'm going to mark the neck, which 2.5, as I used to do always, 2.5, and the shoulder divided by 2. The shoulder is 18 divided by 2, and that will give me 9. So I'm going to mark 9 inches. So I'm going to mark the middle line of it, because that is where I want my design to start. This is the middle line. I divided that part into 2. So from there, I'm going to measure here from that part. This is 6 inches. So I'm bringing down 6 inches. Six inches to give me a straight line. So from here it's 11 inches. So I'm going to mark 11 inches over here. I'll take it to 12 inches because there will be a shortage at the top there, so that 1 inch can help me out. Do you understand? There will be a shortage at the top there, so I will change this 11 inches to 12 inches. So drawing this straight line, after that I will just add another 1 inch to it, so that it will be 12 inches over there, because there will be a shortage at the top there. So I need to add that. When we get there, you're going to see that, you're going to see everything clear. You will understand when we got to that part. You will understand the extra inches that have been added to it. So I'm adding 1 inch, so it will be 12 inches over there. Because at the shoulder line, there will be a shortage there. And at the bottom also, there will be a shortage there. So you need to consider all this kind of shortage that will be on this fabric, because we are doing everything on the main fabric. We don't have a pattern to draft everything. So the band that you see at the design, I want mine to be 3 inches. So if it is 3 inches, I have to mark 4 inches. So this is 4 inches over here. From that line, you mark 4 inches over there. Then you draw a straight line. And when we have 6 inches over here, transfer it there so that we get it straight line. Everything have to be equal. I need to check here again. 6. Mark your 6. So after that, you measure. You make sure you add 1 inches to it. We have 21 and we have 27. You need to measure both of it. If you are new to the channel, do what, subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Click on notifications and share. Let other people benefit. As you are benefiting, let other people benefit. Share it, like, give me a thumbs up, comment. Guys, comment. So you measure half 2 inches over here. So that is 2 inches. Just have to mark. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, Mora FC family, follow me on my Facebook. It's Mora FC. It's linked to my WhatsApp. My page is linked to my WhatsApp. Make sure you follow me there. Instagram, TikTok, Telegram, everywhere is Mora FC. It is over it. So make sure you join me there on my WhatsApp group chat. So you're going to fold into 2. Remember, one is longer than the other one. You have to pay note on that. The top one is short and the bottom one is longer. Tell a friend about Mora FC. So we're going to cut. Like I said, we are doing everything on the fabric. You need to draft, you need to get a pattern, so you draft and do everything, then you transfer it to the material, to the fabric. But right now, we are doing everything to the fabric, onto the fabric. So everything that we cut, we have to maintain it back. So the excess, that is going to be the extra that we added to it. That's one going to help us to, when there's a shortage somewhere, that part will substitute it in so that everything become cool. Do want to subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. So don't throw that part away. We're going to use it. Don't throw that part away. We're going to use it. We're going to put that back where we have taken it. If you want, you can cut a different one and you're going to add extra sewing allowance to that one, but it's not needed. We need an angle here. I don't normally do this, but I want you to know the angle where I'm going to cut so that you pay attention to that part. So I'm measuring a 1/2 inch over here and 1/2 inch over there so that place will intersect. So 1/2 inch over here to draw a straight line over there and 1/2 inch over here as well. I just want to show you how you can cut it. That's why I made that. So you cut it this way. That is how you're supposed to cut that part. That's why I did that, for you to see it. Let me cut here for you to see. You see, that is how you're supposed to cut that part. So you're going to fold 1/2 inch. This is the wrong side that we are working on it. You fold 1/2 inch over here. And fold 1/2 inch also here. Gonna fold 1/2 inch also here. Please do unsubscribe, like and share. If you have not subscribed yet, comment, say something. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share. Let other people benefit by sharing it. Let other people benefit by sharing it. As you are benefiting it, let other people benefit. If you have a problem that want me to help you out, just follow me on my Facebook or Instagram, TikTok or Telegram, Mora FC. Link me up and I will see what I can do to help you out. It's Mora FC. It is what it is. So it's only this part where we're gonna fold half inch. It's only this part. But the one that we have cut, we are not going to fold nowhere. We are not going to fold anything. It's just only this part that you have to fold half inch. This one we are not going to cut. No, we are not going to fold nowhere. We are not going to fold anything. So you need to trim. If it is too big, it's too big for me. The 1 inch is too big, so I don't want it to become very big, you know. So I need to trim it some part off. Because we have folded some half in somewhere, some place on this one, it will be a short. This one will be a shortage there. So when you are fixing it, you need to be very careful. We need to place the gold design on it. You need to sew at the tip. There are two ways of joining this one. There are two ways of doing this part. There are two ways. You can sew, then you cut. I'm going to show you the two ways to achieve that part. When you sew, when you reach the edge, you can cut it. To understand, you can cut. After cutting, then you put it on top. Then you sew it. Or you can fold it this way. You can see the way I folded it. You can cut it and put it on top like this one. Then you continue. There's no problem about that. When you sew the top one, if you want to do this part, you just cut, then you just place it on top. Then you go your way. And there's another way that you can do that. So let me do that one for you to see. You can see this one that I just put there. We have no fold, no place. There's no folding. There's no folding nowhere. There's no half folding nowhere. We just have to put the design to places where we cut. So when you are putting this gold color on there, you make sure you check your outfit so that it won't change its position. So as you are doing, you just have to check your fabric, the design, and see, so that you won't put this gold sign to places that you shouldn't have to put. So there's a folding here. Let me turn on the camera for you to see the folding that I'm doing over there, so that you can choose to fold, or you can just cut and just put it on top and you just go your way. So this is how you're going to fold it. You see, just have to fold it just like that, then you just stop stitch, or you can just cut and just put it on top like that, then you just stop stitch. You're gonna achieve the same thing. If you can't do this folding, just cut and just put it on top. So we're going to place this one on top. You're going to place this one on top. When placing this one on top, make sure that you don't make it too big. You just have to make it small so that it will become very cute. Don't leave so much space. Don't show so much. The gold color, don't show too much. Just show some small little bit. Then you can see where I'm putting the angle. The angle is very important. You need to start from, don't start from the top because we already folded some part off, so it's not going to be equal. Do you understand? So you pay attention to the angle. You can see where the angle where my hand is. That's a place that you're supposed to concentrate. You fix that part first. If it is more than that or whatever is left, if it is more or less, just leave it that way. Concentrate on this angle. You can see that I'm going to pin that angle. That's the place is the most important part. That's the place that you have to pay attention to it. At the top side where we're going to start, there will be a shortage here. Here there will going to be a shortage here. That is why if you remember when I'm measuring 11 inches, I added an extra 1 inch, making it 12 inches because I know there will be a shortage over here. So you can see they are not equal. So if you start it from the beginning, from the start at the tip of it, it will not reach to the angle. It's going to be a problem. So you make sure you pin at the angle. Here it's more than that. Just leave it this way. That is why we added extra to it so that we can cut that extra off. You pay attention here, pay attention, don't rush, just pay attention so that you do everything nicely. You can see when we join, there's excess. Have you seen? That's why we added extra to it so that it will help us to understand. If I see anytime that I'm starting, I'm concentrating on the angle. The angle is most important. That's where you're supposed to start. The angle. If you mess it up with the angle, you mess it up with everything. Do you understand? So you pay attention. You can see I'm just top stitching over there to hold it down. I'm going to start from that angle. At the bottom also there will be a shortage there. That's why I say the length need to add some extra 2 inches. When you add your sewing allowance, you need to add extra 2 inches to it. You can see at the bottom there's a shortage, and here too, this side there will be a shortage. So we're done. This is how the design is going to be. Very, very simple and easy. So let's go on to the table. Then we're going to check our measurements. Then we trim the unnecessary part away. So this is how it's going to be. You maintain your center seam. You need to check. You check this place. Then you check this place as well. You make sure that they are all equal. So after that, your bars divided by 40 by sewing allowance. Then you check it. The bars was 40 divided by 410 plus 1.5 sewing allowance, 11.5. So I'm marking 11.5 right now. So your bars plus your sewing allowance, then you just mark. So we're going to trim this part off. If you look at here, you see that there's a shortage at that top. That's why I added extra inch at that part. So you trim everything off. At the bottom also, you see there's a shortage over there. Trim everything off. So this will give you your actual measurement length and your bars divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance. So you bring you back to this part. This is the time that you have to add your back measurement, your back, and you cut your shoulder slope, you cut your neck, your armhole. So when you get to this part, it becomes very simple for you to handle, to understand. It's very, very simple. You know how to cut a snetting tab. I might go a little fast here. It's more IFC. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Click on notification. I say if you want to join my WhatsApp group, follow me on my Facebook. It's Mora FC. Instagram is Mora FC. TikTok is Mora FC. Telegram is Mora FC. All the time, check what the design is. It's very important. You have to check where the design is. It's very, very important when making a style. If it's left, you make sure they are left. If it's right, make sure that you're on the left. Show my shoulder slope, 2 inch. I mark over here. You drag the front back so that it will be equal at the bottom. Then you just have to. If you want to learn how to cut a snetting tab, I want to link the link in the description box below. Do it and check it out and learn how to cut a snetting tab. So all these styles that I'll be doing become very easy and simple for you. And if you want to learn how to cut a neck, perfect fitted neck, I have 2 ways. I have 2 tutorials on how to cut a neck. Well fitted neck. I have 2 tutorials on how to cut a neck. They are all there. Check it out and learn how to cut a neck to fix any size that you want. The measurement, everything is there. Very, very simple. Well explained. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. So you can see we have done. We have to put the back somewhere, and let's concentrate on the front because that's where the style is. So we have something like this. So now we have done with this one. It's left with the sleeve. So let's go back and handle with the sleeve. This is the sleeve. Don't bother yourself to cut and put a star there. Don't bother yourself like you want to cut like the way we did the front. We cut and we substitute things there. If you do this way, that one is, it takes time, you know, you need to check all your measurements. So I'm checking this part. This part we have like almost 3 inches over here. It's like 3 inches. So I'm going to measure here. Whatever I get, I multiply it. So that will be the length of it. So I'm going to mark. You need to cut one of these, just once. That's 1 not 2, just have to cut 1. And you have to cut like 4 inches by the length that you got. Because we need to fold ½ inch at the top, ½ inch at the bottom as well, side by side. So this is 4 inches, 4 inches. Like I said, cut only 1 or 2. I'm going to use that one to do something. That's why you see 2. Just cut only 1. So I'm going to fold ½ inch over here. Do subscribe, like, and share, and comment. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I'm checking. Need to check because I want it to match. You know, I want it to match nicely. So I'm checking. I don't want it to become big. So after you check, then you just have to mark. Facebook is Mora FC. Follow me there. It's Mora FC page, and link me up on my WhatsApp and just holla. Comment, say something, guys. Say something. You know, you wanna compliment, you know, you wanna ask question, I'll give you an answer to it. You know, share, let other people benefit. Do you understand? Like, give me a thumbs up. You know, all this one motivates me to bring you more stars. You know, the comment, the thumbs up, the sharing, you know, it all motivates me to bring you more stars, to make the tutorial easy. So we're gonna check and see if you have it equal. You can see they are equal. You need to check that and see. You need to fold that one also into two. This is how it's going to be. The measurement of this part, I'll show you the easier way how to go by it. You don't need to measure exactly so that it will confuse you, so that it will not match. If you just want to place it this way and just go and so it will not match, it will shift, to different ways altogether. So what you're gonna do is that you have to join the sleeve first. Join the sleeve first before we come and do this one. I'm not going to stitch this one on it yet. I'm going to join the sleeve. So after joining the sleeve, then I'll mark, because you already have the design there, so I'll trace them out. You can see that I've joined the sleeve and I did some marking here. That's how you're supposed to do. You can see you have to join the sleeve, then you check it this way. Everything, when you check it, that will give you a perfect match to where you have to mark. That's why I've marked that part. You can see I'm taking some thread off. I did sew that part. I sewed that part to the bottom. Do you understand? You can see I'm taking some thread off. I sew that part to the bottom. I stitch that part to the bottom. Then I mark where the line have to intersect, so it'll become easy for it to match. Do you understand? So you have to join the sleeve and sew that part. Just sew from the sleeve to the bottom. Do you understand? Then after that, you check. Then you use your chalk to mark where the design is. Do you understand? That is when after that you're gonna put the star on it. Then you sew. Right now I've already marked. You can see the chalk there, so I just have to put it there. Then I'll just stop stitch. You can see that when you done it this way, it becomes simple and easy for you. The lines will match perfectly. To understand, it's going to match perfectly. Again, join the sleeve. After joining the sleeve, then you sew that part, stitch that part. Do you understand? It's like you are completing your top. You stitch that part to the bottom. Then after that, you check where the design going to fall on the sleeve side, from the outfit, from the top, from the front to the sleeve side. Then you check, then you trace it, then you mark it, to mark that line. Then you draw your straight line on the sleeve. So that will determine where you're going to put the design. So that's how I did it. You can see previously I was removing some thread from it because I stitched that part and trace it up. Then I just put this one on it. So simple and easy. When you do it this way, it will give you the match. You're gonna see that the line will match perfectly. It's Mora FC. It is well. Please do want to give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Comment, like, and share and comment. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. New tutorial, new things always and always. Your liking, your comments, your sharing, it motivates me to give you more stars. It motivates me to teach you more. To bring you more stars, to help you guys. I'm here helping you guys. So join the team. Share it, like and comment, ask question. I'll give you a response to that. If you want to chat with me, follow me on my Facebook. It's Mora FC. My Facebook is linked to my WhatsApp, Mora FC. Say hi to me, then introduce yourself a little bit, and let's get along. You can see how I'm taking time off here. You need to take your time and make sure that that band lays perfectly on the sleeve. To understand, so that there will not be any bulky. To understand, so you just have to take your time here. You make sure that you can see what I'm doing here. I'm taking my time and I make sure that I'm making sure that it lays or lies perfectly on the sleeve so that there will not be bulky over there, or it's Mora FC. So be done. Thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, thank you for supporting this team, Mora FC. We are all family. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, Mora FC family, follow me on my Facebook, it's Mora FC. It's linked to my WhatsApp. Introduce yourself a little bit, who you are, where you're from. It is what it is, and you are welcome. You are always welcome. I'm here for you guys. Always. God bless everybody. God bless our business. God bless functions. We are here to create. You can see how beautiful it is. It's Mora FC. It is what it is.